All right. Well, there we go. So
there it is.
My episode number 1. There it is. ZeNEX.Life.
Well done, actually.
Check him out, man. He's a red Zerg player. Thank you. At the top left part of Tal'Darim Altar. And he will be trying to get the win here, trying to close things out against our blue Terran player from the team, OGS. It is SuperNoVa.
SuperNoVa indeed, and let's take a look at the map. It is Tal'Darim Altar, of course, rotationally symmetrical, and Life right away is, of course, going to have to be worried about his natural, which can be sieged up by his opponent, but thankfully for him, SuperNoVa didn't get those awesome positions, which would, well, he did actually get really good positions. He's not going to have the easiest possible access to this natural, but he is still not cross positions or anything along those lines. So.
I mean, really, no matter the positions, Terran players love to try to siege out outside that natural expansion.
Yeah.
Try to control it. It is one of the biggest things that Zerg players need to worry about on this map by far. It is also a tough map for Zerg as well, in that they need to break down rocks to take a normal third base. You can, for example, you can take the base that's to the right of the main for ZeNEX.Life, but it is a little bit out of the way. There's a long running path between your natural and that expansion, so it's more prone to counterattacks and things like that. So ZeNEX.Life is going to have to kind of make some tough choices. But you know what? In life, there are some tough choices sometimes.
And we've discussed enough first world problems already. Let's throw another one on there. Where do I take my third base? Oh.
Hey, man. That's a problem everyone may need to deal with, because StarCraft 2 players come from all walks of life.
They do.
Absolutely.
They're a wonderful, varied bunch.
That's right.
Yes.
Well,
I don't have anywhere else to go with that, actually.
Me neither. I'm like, all right. I was like, please keep that one going, because I can't. But I guess we're just going to give up on that one.
Yes, that's okay. We're going to let that one die. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, first world problems. First world problems. We can't continue our jokes on a StarCraft cast.
I know, that's right. What a problem.
Hey, well, look at this. Life is once again going for Extractor before spawning pool after expanding. He's going to have speedlings up.
I think a little bit of Texas rubbed off on you this weekend, because you just went, hey, look at this.
What was that was a sweet accent, man.
I know.
What the hell? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, Texas was great.
Okay.
I enjoyed a lot more of that.
Here's the funniest person I met in Texas, though. We get off the plane, we're waiting for White Raw and Stefano, etc., and we go downstairs, and we're asking the information guy for help.
Oh, that's right.
He was a very large gentleman who had the most stereotypical Texas white sideburns I've ever seen, and I expected this guy to have the biggest, deepest southern drawl ever. And he opened his mouth, and he sounded like Total Biscuit. I was not expecting a British accent out of him.
A very thick British accent.
Yes.
Yeah, it was not. I had to do a double take. I was not expecting that.
I did as well. Texas, it defies your expectations.
And he was a StarCraft 2 fan, so see, all walks of life. Absolutely. If he wasn't, he is now, I'm sure.
Yes.
By meeting us. Reactored Hellions on the way here for SuperNoVa. Pretty quick Zergling speed again from ZeNEX.Life. So pretty similar openings for these guys that we've seen the other games. Life again, just do a good job of playing safe. And yeah, it looks like we might actually see some Banshees again.
SuperNoVa's doing this off of just one base now, so his expansions have gotten progressively slower. He decided to go Command Center first on Atlantis Spaceship. Then in game number 2, he decided to go Gasless FV on Antigua Shipyard. And now he's fully going just off of one base, Reactored Hellions into Cloaked Banshee, or just some form of Banshee off of one base.
Yeah. Or he could be rushing to Hunter Seeker Missile with Ravens.
Ah, clearly, yes.
It could be. You never know.
I may not know, but you know what? I'll put $10 on it. I say he's not going to go for Hunter Seeker Missile.
I will absolutely not take that bet, because you're obviously right. Hellions on the way here, and obviously Life knows about that, losing a couple Zerglings to those, putting down that defensive Spine Crawler initially.
Yep.
And it will indeed be Cloaked Banshees again for SuperNoVa. And so it seems like he's just trying to test out different timings here against ZeNEX.Life. He didn't catch him last time with that as well, but this time he's going to hit well before Lair finishes. So SuperNoVa is going to have an Evo chamber to put out those spine crawlers, but so far no Evo chamber yet for him. So
yeah,
I think SuperNoVa is saying, all right, I'm seeing you get those Evo chambers a little bit later because you like to go for the double upgrades. I'm going to try to hit before all that, really try to take advantage of it. And look at this, a hidden third base. This is, it's cool that he's trying this, but it is just going to make the fact that he's going to have a hard time against those Banshees even more exacerbated.
This is so clever, though, because this is almost the exact same timings. Oh, the Zerglings are going to get in. They are going to see the time on this Command Center. I know that some serious tech should be out. We'll see how he reacts and prepares. what I was going to say, though, is that these were the exact same timings, even with the hidden third for ZeNEX.Life that he had used on Antigua Shipyard. He's getting layer tech now, and then he got his Baling Nest, and he was a lot later to his double evolution chambers. Now, he may switch things up because he saw that much later expansion, but if all had been normal, this Banshee would actually made its way in and done a ton of damage, and I think it is going to. There's no detection, no possibility of detection around for ZeNEX.Life at all.
Yeah, certainly could do a lot of damage. He has nothing to detect us. There we go. He is going to lose so many drones here.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is actually really, really rough for ZeNEX.Life. He's making that Evo chamber. He's making 2 of them. Continuing to build. Oh, the Hellions coming to the natural. No response from Life. He is distracted.
Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, and all of these are lined up.
Oh, man.
The Hellions could do an immense amount of damage. Actually, Queens are starting to fall as well. 2 emergency evolution chambers are being put down, but the Banshees, the Hellions. Oh, that's
man.
what I was looking for.
Lined up, it is a barbecue feast, Texas style. And I think Life is just going to lose way too many drones right here. He does have his third base up, and you know what? Back at the base of SuperNoVa, he actually did deny the expansion as well. SuperNoVa had to restart that in his main, so that does help a little bit. Let's take a look at the worker count just to see exactly how far behind he is.
Wow, a lot.
15 drones to 28 SCVs, so not... Oh, looks like the SCV might go down.
No, he hit a transfusion as the missile was on its way to deal the last damage. That was just really good sense of timing by, a really good reaction, I should say, by Life. But
yeah, Banshee is still causing a lot of problems here. Yeah. Life will be able to drone back up relatively quickly here, but SuperNoVa, you know, if he keeps his SCV production up, you know, which he's actually not, he could stay economically ahead.
Yeah, he is, though. I mean, he's pretty far ahead. He's got great tech, and it looks like he's going to make a huge push. Banshee Tank Marine.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, there's the second orbital. Still kind of having to stay on one base for a while. So SuperNoVa not quite as far ahead as he maybe would like to be right now, but I don't think he's really worried. These Banshees are still doing a ton of damage.
Yes, they are. And looks like he's going to snag himself a couple more kills. Oh, gotta watch out. No. All right, Banshee gets away.
That base is still unscouted on the right side of the map as far as I know. I don't believe SuperNoVa's seen this yet. I'm sure he'd send a Banshee right over there if he had.
Yeah. Oh, very much so. But, you know, even with that, there's still only 4 drones mining off of this, so it's still going to be quite a while before that returns production and a profit. SuperNoVa, in the meantime, is powering right ahead and supply up 73 to 43. Now he has a pretty darn strong push coming out.
Oh, man. Yeah, and ZeNEX.Life loses some links to scout it, but at least he sees it coming right out of the base. It's going to give him the most time he could possibly have to prepare for it.
Well, let's see. There are 4 Banshees in the air. No more being added right now, just an emphasis on adding in more barracks, floating over that next base, scanning to clean up creep tumors. The Baling Nest is not quite done yet, and a few units are going to be able to make their way in before that actually happens.
And I don't think this is going to stop the push.
Nope.
Yeah, Link's being sent in piecemeal here for ZeNEX.Life, and this game is starting to look a little bit unwinnable, unfortunately, for a Zerg player. Could be the start of a comeback from SuperNoVa.
Well, we'll find out. Yeah, this could very well be GG here in a second. A few more units running their way out. There are 2. Yes, count them. 2 Balings being made right now. The economic rate for Life is not good at all, and he is about ready to lose his natural.
Certainly seems that way. The Queen's not putting up any resistance, and really, as soon as these Queens go down, that should be about it here from Life.
Yeah.
Banelings getting poked there as well.
Yes.
And those things are not going to be able to break the push, as we can see here. GG.